Hi and welcome to day 6 and the last day of the Back on Track series. We are spicing things up today with a little intense flow. So grab your mats, blocks and props and let's jump right in from a standing position. Come to one end of your mat and start with a few half or full neck rotations, alternating between clock and anti-clock directions. Inhaling as the head drops back and exhaling as the head drops forward. Alright, coming into the center, begin to draw big circles with the arms backwards. Inhale as the arms raise up and exhale as it drops back. And then reverse the direction forward. And gently release. Now begin to rotate the wrists in one direction while pedaling the feet. And then switching the direction of the wrist rotation. And now, let's begin with 2 traditional sun salutations. So as you inhale, hands up, slight bend backwards. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, right leg back, lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes forward for lunge. Exhale, left leg meets right. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, full forward fold. Moving on to the left side now. Left leg goes back for a lunge. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, chest and chin. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes forward. Exhale, right leg meets the left. Inhale, back extension. Exhale, hands near heart center. Now picking up the pace and the heat with 2 sun salutations A. Inhale, hands and gaze up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, planted palms, hop or step back to plank pose. Extending that exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Using that exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, stand to rise. And exhale, fold forward and repeat once more. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, planted palms, hop or step back to plank pose. Extending that exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option to place your knees down on the mat or off it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Using that exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, stand to rise. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, hop or step back to plank. Now hold this position nice and high. Strong, engaged and stable core. Keep breathing. Pull your belly button towards the spine. See that your hips aren't sinking towards the mat. Keep breathing and keep pushing the mat away from you. Alright, perfect. Coming into downward facing dog, walk the feet, taking tiny steps towards the mat, to the front end of the mat, towards the hands, and then hop or step back to plank. Once again, downward facing dog, walk the feet towards the hands, taking tiny steps, keep breathing, and then once you're at the top, hop or step back to plank. Now let's do a few more rounds on our own. Constantly breathing, noticing that you're not holding your breath. Picking up the pace gradually. All right. Ending in a high plank position. And then coming into a forearm plank position. Let's begin to rotate into a side plank onto either side on an exhale. Now, if this is too much for you, just choose to hold a side plank on your forearms. Perfect. Drop the knees, coming into child's pose and alternating between a modified upward dog on an inhale and exhale back to child's pose. Continue on your own with that breathing pattern for a few more rounds. And now, ending in child's pose, come into downward facing dog and on every exhale, begin to alternate between kicking one leg up. Now the aim here isn't to see how high your leg can go. Keep the foot flexed, the one that is being kicked back, working on the glutes. All right, on the next one, kick the right leg up and exhale, step it forward for a high lunge. Hands up to the sky or on the waist, wherever comfortable for you. Now tap the left knee down on an exhale and inhale, back up, straighten the right knee. Do a few more on your own here, tapping the left knee down on every exhale, and as you come up, inhale and straighten out the right knee. Let's aim at covering around 5 to 8 reps on each side. It's absolutely normal if you seem to be losing balance. Perfect. Now plant the palms, scoot the left foot and toes forward, straighten the right knee and fold the torso over it, coming into a pyramid pose on an exhale. Use blocks here if you're finding it difficult to keep the knees straight while trying to reach the floor. And remember, even a half fold is welcome here. Perfect. Now take the right leg back to downward facing dog. Moving on to the left leg, kick it up on an inhale and exhale, step it forward. Starting with those lunge taps first. Exhale, tap, inhale, rise. Exhale, tap, inhale, rise. Continue on your own, finishing 5 to 8 rounds. Now plant the palms, preparing to come into pyramid pose on the left. Choosing your variation here. Wonderful. Now take the left leg back, meeting in downward facing dog. Now moving on to some downward dog crunches. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Continue on your own for 5 to 8 more times. And then let's prepare to switch legs. Keeping that same breathing pattern in mind, inhale as the leg kicks up and exhale as you crunch knee to elbow. Awesome. Now walk the hands back to the feet, coming into a chair position. Glutes almost parallel to the floor here. Hands raised, look forward. Keep sitting down and hold for 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now pulse down 1, pulse down 2, pulse down 3, pulse 4, pulse 5, pulse 6, pulse 7, pulse 8, pulse 9, and pulse 10. Perfect. Stand up, shake the legs. Now exhale, fold forward completely. Walk the hands out to the top of the mat and come into a high side plank position. This time, stay on one leg, lifting the other. Gaze at the mat or wherever helps you stay stable. Core needs to be engaged. If this is too much for you, just hold a normal side plank, or always remember that you have an option to place one knee down and hold a supported side plank. You can do it. Perfect. Let's roll on to the other side now. Lengthen out the arm and the foot is raised, one foot on the mat. Keep breathing through this. You can do it. And release, ending in a plank position. Now hop or step forward to Malasana. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, back to Malasana. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back to Malasana. So this time we are placing our palms on the mat, rising and coming back to Malasana. Go through a few more rounds of these on your own. If sitting down is a little difficult for you, please go ahead and place blocks under the buttocks for you to sit down on them to fill in that gap. All right, let's move through one more. And now drop the glutes completely onto the mat. We are going to be alternating between a high and a low boat pose. So coming to the center of the mat and starting in a boat pose. Inhale, extend into low boat. Exhale, crunch to high boat. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Continue like this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lie down on your back completely, joining both feet into a butterfly position. Hands facing the feet. Lift the shoulder blades off the mat and begin to crunch towards the feet. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And we have 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, guys. Relax the entire body on the mat. Come in for an overall body stretch. Interlock the fingers on top. Point the toes and feel that stretch in your abdominals. Keep pulling your belly towards your spine. Imagine somebody's pulling your hands and your feet in opposite directions. And keep breathing normally. All right, release. Grab one knee into the chest. Hold. Now drop that knee to the opposite side for a spinal twist. And release back into the center. Now grab the other knee in and hold. And drop it to the opposite side for a spinal twist. All right, release into the center. Grab both inner arches of the feet, elbows inside the knees. Happy baby pose. Rock from side to side here if that feels good. And lastly, grab both knees into the chest and begin to use momentum to rock and sit up and then tilt back. So exhale as you sit up and rock up. Inhale as you sit back, massaging the spine. Let's move through one more and then come into our final resting position, Shavasana. Perfect. Stay here for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me in practice today. We have come to the end of class. I hope these 6 days help you get back to the groove, into a fixed routine. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more such videos. I will see you soon. Namaste.